Hello and welcome to Trains in Viettic. And how is everyone today? And I can see that for audio's working. So, hi Robert, hi Tom, and hi everybody else out there today. I hope you all had a good week this week. What have I been up to? Let's start off with scaring you lot with my face today. There you go, very scary. And my camera's in a really bad position. So how is everyone today? My hair's looking very invisible. Hi Lee, good to see you there. So, yeah, it was a busy weekend. Which shows was it? It was the Delta show on Saturday, which was good fun. And then Clay Mill on Sunday, which I felt a bit sorry for them because they had several layouts and things pulling out, so it was a lot smaller than it was meant to be, and it was an absolutely killer of a weekend, really hot. This weekend it's up to Settle. I'll be there on Saturday for the DC Concept open day. So let's go onto my desk. If I press that button, no, that button there might even work. And just quickly lean across everything and open my window. So, I've done some shopping and I've picked up some bits. First of all, plastered cloth. I didn't think about put for that. Let me go and do that a tad. That should be a little bit better. And also, for a very important thing, brown paint. So yeah, brown paint from Hobbycraft, always useful. So I've been doing some thinking, and I want to raise this bit a little bit. I did look at the WWC Nick embankment, then I thought I have all the stuff to do for embankment myself. So the idea is that will be there about that, which is a stable. Then embankment running down. So I still got cork. No, I don't mean cork. I mean whiteboard left. So yeah, Lee, are you cooking anything nice? And make sure to cook enough for everybody. So if I go and mark that there, and that there, I should be able to cut a straight line. Yeah, so cut straight line is first job. The cork we did last week have set quite nicely. So I know people are now starting summer holidays and that kind of stuff. Anyone got any interesting holidays planned? Or anything like that? So I just marked 2 bits. Just there. And just there. So that we can put that on there like that. So I want a real natural shape. So just follow the line and make a nice shape. I have just made my job a lot more harder. But hey, that's what this hobby is about. So next week, I don't think there is going to be a video on for Saturday unless I've done something interesting. Week afterwards, so there's a great gathering at Derby. Well, retirement holiday there, Tom. Yeah, so I never have dates. If I had dates, my life would be easier. So let me get my calendar out. So next weekend for 26th, I don't have anything planned. Then for 2nd of August, the video will be out on for Sunday because I'm at the Great Gathering, and I'll do a little video of that along with 6 million other people who will be doing exactly the same thing. So not expecting to get many views on that video. What else have I been up to? Then after that, there's actually quite a few shows in August for me. So you've got the Great Gathering on the 2nd and 3rd of August. Hi, Cole. Yeah, so August 2nd, 1st, 2nd, 3rd is the Great Gathering. I got the Sunday ticket. Then for 9th and 10th of August is the Battlefield line, which I'll be there on the 9th. Then 16th, 17th of August is the Loughborough show, or Sword Valley, which is one I always enjoy. And I'll be there on the Saturday. So that actually fit quite nicely. So I need to cut some walls. So if I use this as a guide, as I have 2 straight edges, do a mark there, do a mark there, work out how tall I want this to be. This is 7.5, so I want it to be about 3. So that's about 3. That's about 3. So anyone who does go to the Great Gathering, what are you interested in seeing? I was very pleased to see Underground Eric is taking his layout. That's a layout I've been wanting to see. You also got the Rail Nuts layout there as well. You then got some trades. The only model railway one I know so far is Malks, which I'm very pleased he is there because very good shop. Hopefully I'll get a phone call from him shortly saying my 08's in stock. That is something I'm looking forward to getting. Have you seen the latest video of either the engine? As that video is looking pretty cool. All the liveries and all that kind of stuff. So I want to take one of these out from the middle. So I think it was Rouse of Sheffield. No, no, it was Rapido who announced, who showed the latest video with the sound and everything. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to spend more money than originally planned. I've got to get those wagons that go with Ivor. So, in theory, that will go there like that. That will go there like that. And this should go in the middle. But that needs a slight little cut down. Yeah, so for great gathering, I'm going there with my brother-in-law and little helper. Okay, time for everybody's favourite bit. Am I going to burn myself with a hot glue gun? So one hot glue gun. Something I'm planning to do in for summer, I think I already said about it, is for Black Country Museum, as that's only down at Birmingham. Planning to take my nieces there for the day. But looking forward to that. And I'm gradually cleaning the track on the Garden Railway, but don't expect any updates on that. So, what else is going on? Not that much. So, what else do I have going on? At the club, we're helping on several layouts. Yeah, so I know you lot watch the video, but there were some good layouts at the weekend. I did like on the Saturday for one of the last ones, for narrow gauge one. My computer's doing stuff. My computer's always doing stuff. Did I even... Oh yeah, this is warming up now. It is tiny, but it does the job. There we go, we're getting glue coming out. So glue on two sides. Let's stick that there. Glue on one side. And expect it to stay up with some sort of miracle. That's a dangerous bit when it's yeah, it is Dunley, which is just above Birmingham. I do apologise to anyone I've just insulted. That's something I'm really looking forward to doing this summer. Having a long weekend, 1 week at work. I just had, I looked at Giga and saw Birmingham as a big marked area. Yeah, I like this hot glue gun. I use a bigger one at work, but for this, it's perfect. So I now need to put some slope pitch into this. Oh, what else have I been up to? Okay, I reckon if I go and make some pretty shapes on this, if I mark that at 3 centimetres, which is that, then join up the lines. I know that that's not going to be the correct line, but hey, I'm not too worried. Yeah, at some point I want to do Beamish. But for Black Country Museum's only an hour from where I am, so that will be a nice day out. I'm planning 2 visits, which actually make it make sense to go for the member package. As that give you for the entrance price, you need to go twice to actually make money, but it give you cheap entrance for other people and free car parking and a few other bits, so need to sign up as a member. That's for a Black Country Museum. And it even give discount on food and shops. So, going to become a member of a Black Country Museum for a year. So I don't want to come too far towards here. I want to stay behind that line there. But we all know I like to do stuff the most awkward way possible. So, cut some nice shapes from this. You'll be glad to know that the bunny rabbits are behaving themselves. So, Jin, the spotty bunny, he liked to think himself as the dominant bunny, and at times he played games with Whiskey. One of his favourite one is the floor is lava without telling him. So poor bunny. If he touched the floor, Jin come running after him. So Whiskey now take the. If I have a few toys to sit on, a few boxes. So now Jin have decided. No, Whiskey have decided. That Jin can't sit on for big bots because he's not allowed to sit on the floor. But Jin have decided I want to sit on for big bots. So Whiskey's now protecting for big bots, like like it's going out of fashion. So as soon as Whiskey gets off of Big Bots, which both bunnies can fit on without any problems, they Jin then go and take the Big Bots over. At times I like to play out just to get the brothers into trouble. Okay, I think this is giving us a nice view. Now for a cheat. I should have it over here. I do have it over here. I'm going to regret this decision. I have red tape to create a rough foundation. So if I put that one over there like that, and then push it down like so, so that's making a nice shape. Then we can stick the next one on. So what's the next shows everyone else is deciding to go to? As you all know, my list. Hi, Signal Cabin. And Saturday video, I'm not sure what time it will be out. So we now got that nice shape. So that can fit on there quite nicely. I think the next thing is move anything delicate from the layout. Put a good load of hot glue along here just to hold everything in place. Making sure not to burn my fingers. So do that there. And then get one piece of plaster bandage. So this is nicely sealed. I would recommend the plaster bandage from Rail Stuff, but I didn't think about the need of this till after I visited him. So if we take that back just a tad, that's a long time away, but always good to look forward to it. Isn't it at a new venue? I'm going to be back in 2 seconds, just need to grab a little bit of water. Yeah, so somebody said to me that Glasgow shows in a new venue this year. So it's a good show. So stick that there. Stick this back in the bag and put it in the box. And then give this a nice squirt. But there we go. So that should give us a nice looking shape. So this will dry quite easily, and then it can just get a quick coat of paint. So I'll paint it next week, so it's time for the pink button. So pink button just there. It's time for biscuit of the week. What do people think I have got? It's something different. I did think about hobnobs. So, any other guesses out there? So this week is signature, McVitie signature chocolate cream swirls. I can't remember where I got these from, but I saw them and thought they looked nice. So, look like a proper Dunkin' biscuit. Let me turn that on. It's full of chocolate gooiness in the middle. Proper gooiness. And a proper dunker. So, like I said, Saturday's going to be DCC concert event, which is up in Settle. Best way to get there, from everything I've seen, is to go up to Leeds and catch the train, or go up to anywhere on the other side of the line, so Carlisle, Appleby. Ooh, there's a store catch the window, and catch the train there. I'm catching the train from Leeds, so that should give me a good hour to get the video edited. Then so yeah, I'm Leeds this weekend. No, I mean Settle this weekend. Then next weekend is going to be no video unless I have something interesting I've been up to. And then it's a great gathering. So I'll see you next Wednesday when we'll be painting this brown. So I'll see you all next time. Thank you very much, Richard.